Take a Seat Gaming is one of the oldest gaming communities in the scene. We don't have a big ego about it. We're just better than you. You're now listening to the Take a Seat Tidbits podcast, featuring different hosts and leaders every episode.
Welcome to Take a Seat Tidbit podcast. My name is Real Knowledge, and this podcast we're joined by the VC division that we have within TSB. Would you guys like to introduce yourself, like a little bit about yourself, your rank, stuff like that?
Hi, I'm Slushy, Sour Slushy, or Kawaii Slushy. I'm a major in Helheim.
I am Snowdark. I'm a major in Cthulhu.
I'm Johnson. I'm somewhat of a veteran here. I've been a major, now a lieutenant.
I'm Kmon TSB. I'm the LG of VC.
I'm Lady May, a major of a squad called Pegasus, and I'm the Virtual Carnage podcast coordinator.
This isn't very coordinated.
You cannot!
Oh,
Only because you're here, Johnson.
Huh?
Hey,
It's only because you're here.
No, that's existent. It is because I'm here.
Excuse me one more time.
First of all, I want to thank all of you guys for coming on, and we're going to be going around the table asking a question. The question is, if you could describe VC in like one sentence, how would you describe VC?
VC is a cool place. It's pretty cool.
I guess for me, VC is just home.
I have to say for me, it's like a huge fun-loving family because I made a lot of friendships and just messed around a lot.
Honestly, you do find friendships that you wouldn't think you'd find.
Yeah.
I can't say that I've done that.
You're not wrong.
I came into the division literally only knowing one person, and that sole person was the one who recruited me.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a Scotsman and we met because I had a question about vaping, and now we went from that to he sent my son a birthday present. If that tells you anything.
My colonel is in Europe, and so I'm sending her a bunch of American candy, and she's gonna send me a bunch of European candy.
That's
so
cool. That's actually pretty cool.
So, in my point of view, VC is a friendship, and I mean, more or less a family. I can definitely tell you that VC is not like Cheers.
Is that like what?
Cheers, the show.
This one's for Snowdark. So you were on military LA for a year or about a year. How was it adjusting back into TSB after your military LA?
So after the military LOA, adjusting back was pretty smooth for me because while I was out, I checked in, getting somewhat frequent updates from the higher chain, and doing so kind of helped me out with starting fresh. Whenever I got back, I just kind of reset myself back to, I made my mental state like a new major, learning everything from scratch again, just to make sure that I'm completely connected with what's going on currently.
So, Kmon.
Yes, sir.
Around this time last year, you were you're either a colonel or a BG. How was that? Like, going from a colonel or BG to a LG in just a year's time?
With my previous history in TSB, it seemed easier and faster. I don't know why, but I've either gotten a position because somebody either stepped down or left, or I just had the knowledge and did what I needed to do to hold a position.
Okay. Now, with you being an LG and being the highest ranking member in VC, like, how was that adjustment?
It's been kind of weird, but I'm adjusting to it slowly, trying to take things slow, because I know that previous leaders above me had changed some rules, and I had to adjust those so that it would be fair and It'd just be fair, I guess, for everybody, because there was a lot of complaints about how many restrictions there were. So I'm easing into it.
Dope. Let's go to Slushy. So, you're currently a major, yeah?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about being a major?
Personally, being able to do more and help and watch a squad grow and develop. For example, with Helheim, when I first joined, I was not active at all, and honestly, I didn't really want to be in the server. But my old colonel Pander was like, "I think you'd be a great major," and he was telling me all the things I could do for the squad and how I could help the server, and was going based off my personality. And I then became interested in wanting to be a major. Yeah.
Dope. What about you, man? What's your favorite part about being a major?
Say definitely like meeting new people and introducing them when they first come into the server. I know my experience of coming into VC was I didn't really have any context. It was just a friend going, "Oh my god, hey, there's this interesting gaming clan I'm a part of and you should totally join," and that was her way of getting recruits. So I kind of came in without any context and got dragged in, and I don't want to see that happen to other people. Like, I want them to have the context and know what they're getting themselves into. So it's definitely whenever someone comes in like that, I like getting to introduce them to it.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I know when my buddy was recruiting me, he was only in the server for a few days, and how he was talking about it, I thought he was trying to get me to join some Minecraft server. Like, 'cause like at that point in time, Discord was such a foreign like subject to me, and he was like, "Yo, join this server." So I just thought he was talking about a Minecraft server.
Deep down, we're all
The
Minecraft
person who
kids.
recruited me is from a Minecraft server that we mutually played together.
Deep down, we're all part of the system. It's all.
So I Minecraft is a good part of the system, you know. Gets you recruit.
Yep.
Let's see, Johnson.
Yes.
So, you used to be a major, and you're now a lieutenant.
Yes.
Like, how do I word this? Like, I know there's a lot of people that after they drop down, they hate being, stuck as sergeant or stuck in officer rank. Like, are you one of those people, or are you just kind of like, just doing your thing, just vibing out?
No, I mean, I knew what I was getting into. I knew I wasn't going to have, like, the permissions I had before, and no, it was time. I mean, Osiris had built up quite a bit, and I felt that they were in a good place, and it would be okay for me to transfer to the squad that I had wanted to transfer to for months. It was always planned. So I knew I was going to end up being a sergeant, but I mean, I actually planned to stay there. I didn't plan to get up to where I am now. But I was asked by multiple people if I would be interested in ranking up.
Okay.
So no, it really. I mean, I understand the whole rank thing, but I've always told everybody I've always been in here just to be social, play games with everybody.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
At the end of the day, that's what we're about, right? So.
Oh yeah.
Now, I was talking to someone from the PlayStation division and someone from the Xbox divisions earlier, and they were talking about division splits. And something I just kind of like spaced out on is that like VC has been, lucky enough to actually be able to have done a div split, which happened late January, I believe. So about yeah,
beginning of the year.
So about 8 months ago. How have you guys adapted like post split? Like, is there a lot of differences? Like,
I can't say much about IS because I don't know. What I do know is that VC has bounced back quite a bit because we're still doing squad splits. I mean, if you look, you look through, and there hasn't been many, but there has been some even since the split.
It was a big struggle at the beginning because like our members had gone down so much.
I think we lost a squad, didn't we? I think we lost squad during that because there was only like 4 people left in it, and it ended up getting merged into another one, and then we had a real big spike of recruits and ended up splitting. Like other squads ended up splitting after that.
For me, that one was a little more difficult because the div split happened while I was like just after I had left for deployment. So for the longest time, I didn't even know we split. And then the first time I came back to check in, most of the people that I had known, all the squads that I knew were gone. Friends that I had were already ranked up to higher places. And I really didn't know. I felt like I didn't know anyone at the time.
I remember that when
my
people...
biggest thing was that I was like a relatively new member when the div split happened, and I didn't really have context of what a div split was, so I was just kind of in the middle of that whole fiasco trying to figure out what was going on.
Yeah. It was. During it was definitely... that was definitely a mess. Like, every bit of it.
Oh, yeah, but we definitely bounced back and like had a chance to reorganize everything and get it all functioning again. Yeah,
and like I said, I don't know what's going on in IS. I don't even know what squads are over there. I just know that, I know VC has bounced back for the most part. Like, we're not getting like an insane amount of recruits or anything, but we're definitely stable. We don't have... I think there might be one squad that's got like a slight struggle with I don't know if it's recruits or just keeping recruits going, but other than that, I think everyone else is doing pretty good.
And for the squads that are struggling, every other squad is helping pick up their slack a little bit to...
Oh, yeah. Because
everybody stays in the loop and everything stays functional because we don't want to see anybody like crash or fail.
It's definitely a talent for people to be able to recruit. I that's not one of my talents.
Yeah, me neither.
But you have like 3 people. If you go and look down through our new recruit list and like the people that are posting it, you have like 7 people that are back to back posting recruits.
I've got to be thankful because I'm pretty sure the last 3 recruits that came into the squad that I'm major of were actually from people outside of the squad.
Yeah, that has been really good that they've been a little more lenient with that, with other squads helping squads that are in need.
What about you, Cam? Because I think we're the only 2 people in the call that actually got promotions from the div split happening. So, what's your perspective on that?
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, that whole split was kind of a fiasco, a shit show, if you may. It was rough. I feel like it was kind of a little premature, a little too fast. But VC has pretty much kind of stayed steady since, and kind of got... we've fluctuated a little bit, but we're on the up. So
I really don't know much about this topic because I wasn't a part of CSB when the split happened. I joined well after.
It was dark times.
Yeah.
Like, you ask anybody that was here any period, like length of time before that, it was they will all say that was a dark time. It really was, because I know I had quite a few friends. I'm so glad a few of my friends were able to stay, like in VC, and they all told us, hey, it's not going to mess with your friendships. I know of one specific person, and I see him in Global every now and again, but that's it. I used to play with him every day, and I don't play with him at all anymore.
Cool thing.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was, I'm sure he would tell you the same thing. It was a dark time because we didn't have the chat. We didn't see each other other than I'd have to play with them outside of TSB or in global, and neither of us wanted to sit in global chat the whole time.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of people were saying around that time, and even still now, that when this was happen on console, it's a bit easier because you have them on your friends list. When
Yeah.
a lot of people.
Yeah, exactly. That's not a big deal because Discord is just your communication for the most part.
For PC
In some
gamers,
way.
Discord is our entire platform.
Exactly. That's the issue.
Yeah, and I think that the higher ups, like the founders and stuff, I don't think they fully grasped that yet. Because Discord is used for communication, and it always has been since Discord came out or something happened. They went from like Kick or TeamSpeak or something to
Yes, I remember that.
To Discord, and then now that VC became a thing, it's a whole different thing because Discord is the platform that we use to communicate and interact with each other on PC, whereas Xbox, they have everything there.
Xbox party chat and etc.
It's on their platform. Meanwhile, Discord kind of is our platform.
Yeah.
Not every game has a fucking game option, fucking chat. So basically, quick story. I lost my goldfish. He ran away, and I
Your
don't know what
goldfish.
happened. Yeah, my goldfish ran away.
Your goldfish that probably lives in a pot somehow
pot?
ran away
Why
from
would I
you.
I want to know how your goldfish ran away.
Listen, I want to know, how did your goldfish run away?
He got on his 2 legs and walked away.
Wait, did you just ask
Your
a question
goldfish
outside?
mutated and grew legs?
Damn, my computer's running so cold. I felt this like really, really cold spot right by my hand. And I was like, what was
I
that?
don't think that's a fish. Is that a fish?
Oh, the fish came back. It's in the chat. Fish in the chat. Fish in the chat.
I didn't even mean to do that, bro. Yeah, let's go around the table again. Let's start with let's start with Johnson.
I say don't bring it here.
Where do you see the future of VC?
On TikTok.
Wait, TSP actually does have a TikTok where they post little gaming clips. Yeah.
Damn, you know what? I might as well just leave. I didn't even know about that.
The production team. So for anyone who doesn't know, in web apps, there's a production team where they primarily edit montage and in global for people that request it. They post videos on TikTok.
I did not know that.
He was being sarcastic. He was trying to make a joke.
No, I just feel like I am very, 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 very bad at this. You weren't supposed to roast me any more than you'd already roasted me.
There is in fact one, and I just followed it.
See, there's 3 for some reason. I remember I was following the one that has I think 40 or 60 followers that have no videos. And then I was talking to the media manager one day, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I gotta post this for the production lead." And I'm like, "What? There's no videos on it though." And she's like, "What are you talking about?" "No, there is." And then so I found the one we actually use. So Johnson, where do you see the future of VC?
I still stand by my previous statement.
On TikTok.
On fucking TikTok.
Well, Iron May, where do you see the future of VC go?
Honestly, I see us expanding and growing and getting as big as we were before the div split. Eventually splitting again, but hopefully now that we've had a div split, we'll actually know a little more how to make it a little more smooth than it had been.
Yeah. I mean, hey, we gotta take over the Xbox divisions, right?
Take over. No, we're getting better than them.
Oh.
Fucking cocky out here, right?
You not all believe in that if you're listening.
Coming for the threads of DS.
Let's have a bunch of people just attacking us.
Yeah, that's look what you done. Now we're all in trouble.
Well,
Look, my
Xbox
bad.
takes up half of TSP?
Yes, there are, I think, 3 or 4. There's 3 Xbox divisions.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god, how is PC not? How the fuck? I'm not. You know what?
Because it started on Xbox.
Yeah, it's been what,
TSV
13
was
years?
initially Xbox. So that's where I started.
Yeah, what a guy, bro.
What a traitor.
I didn't play
Oh,
with
my
people
bad.
like you back
I
then.
said
You know?
Well, technically, he was a trader for Xbox because he went to PC. So,
Yep. He upgraded.
That's right.
what are you, Slushy? Where do you see the future of VC?
Success.
Glad success. Very nice.
I mean, one-word answers are still answers.
Not wrong.
What you, Snow Dark?
I see it thriving in YouTube Shorts.
Shorts.
Oh
And make sure you use shorts.
Yep, it's got to be YouTube Shorts.
Dude, on television.
But no, seriously, I see TSB thriving to a point where, like, it's TSB right now is like a really close family where everyone helps and supports each other. But I see it growing to be much bigger than that.
So, what about you, Cam? Where do you see the future of VC?
I mean, I agree with Snow Dark. I mean, I agree with almost everybody. But yeah, I see success for VC and TSB as a whole.
Dope. It's always good to hear confidence in everybody for sure. Like I always say, confidence is half the battle. Because if you have the confidence, you're able to, go along with your plan with confidence that you'll succeed. If you don't have confidence, can't expect that plan to actually work.
So your confidence backfires.
Well,
Exactly.
overconfidence is not a good thing. It'll usually shoot you in the foot a lot. But
Speaking from experience here?
maybe. There's like a sweet spot. Alright, there's a sweet spot. Well, I mean,
You're always gonna have one down to earth person to help you out.
yeah, like who in their life hasn't got full of themselves at one point in their life, right? Like, everyone's always got full of themselves at least at one point in their life. Like,
Anybody that plays Rocket League?
yeah, you're like, hey, I'm a D2 now. You get hot shit, and then you get into a champ lobby, and you're like, oh fuck. Kama.
Yo.
So, you say you joined TSP in an Xbox division, correct?
Yeah.
What was there anything you were able to learn from like your experience there before coming over to Virtual Carnage?
I mean, yeah, with my previous leadership of being a Gen to, now leading a division as a LG, slightly different, but the leadership skills are still there, and I'm a lot older. So with age comes knowledge. Bite me, Scotsman. Bite me.
What was that? Scotsman? Okay. Make sure we clip that. We need to leave that part in.
That's gonna be the skip part.
But I mean, yeah.
I thought my Discord died. But yeah, I mean, for sure. Like, I mean, I know I've made some mistakes and I've learned within time. So, yeah, I mean, you keep the overall skills as a leader, but hopefully you make mistakes, or not hopefully you make mistakes, but hopefully you learn from the mistakes you make or you've seen other people make, and you're able to better yourself as a person and as a leader because you saw those mistakes unfold firsthand.
Yes.
So a little bit of a weird question, but like, how do you guys feel about your squad names?
Like, do you guys?
I hate it.
You hate it?
I absolutely love it.
I absolutely freaking hate the name Helheim.
What's wrong with Helheim?
If I could have it my way, that squad would be named Silver Miss.
I mean, Helheim's better than
Oops.
what was it previously, Kama?
Already.
Well, which one?
Wario or something like that.
Helheim
Yeah.
was
Wario.
Wario or Wario.
Yeah, some Naruto name, bro. Like, who wants
Yeah.
I was thinking more like.
Like what?
No, scratch that. I'm pulling that one back.
What about you, Johnson? How you feel about the name Hades?
I love it. It's OG.
Wait, you may? Alright, Kama, how do you feel about your name, squad name? Dipstaff, I like the name Dipstaff.
No, I mean, you already know I was over Cthulhu, so I like the name Cthulhu.
Oh, yeah.
But all of the names, like, I don't mind them. I like all of the names that we have for the squad.
The thing is, I thought Pegasus was fine. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
I love
And
Pegasus.
then
It's so cute.
Panders separated it, and then that just ruined it for me. Like, he just randomly DMs me one day and joins the chat. It's like, yo, look at your DM knowledge. And I'm like, what? It just DMs me Pegasus.
Oof.
Because, I mean, Pegasus is a dope name because it's like a,
It's a
how I know the
unicorn
name
horse.
Pegasus, it's like a
It's a
flying
unicorn
horse.
horse.
Like,
It's a unicorn horse, which makes it so freaking cool.
it's a what?
It's a unicorn horse!
Oh, I heard something completely
Wait,
different.
they actually have unicorns?
Pegasus?
Yeah,
When they're like,
They have unicorn
maybe?
horns.
they do not. I didn't think they did.
They do!
Some of them do. I guess it depends on what mythology you're looking at.
No, I always like the name Pegasus probably because I used to play a game called Trove,
Oh yeah.
and one of like the rare mounts you could get was called the Pegasus. It was like this dope. There was a light Pegasus and a dark Pegasus. And yeah, there was like two different boxes, and they're both really fucking dope. And they both had matching wings they could put on the actual horse. Dope.
Dope sickness, bro.
Yeah. And then I was also a big Smite guy, so I've always loved the name Cthulhu. I've always loved the name Hades. The Cthulhu in Smite is fucking dope. Like his ultimate, you turn like 50 feet fucking tall. Like it's fucking awesome. Like
I like Cthulhu so much for the song that was made for it. Well, I'll show it to you later.
Well, I think I've seen it. I think one of the Cthulhu members at one point sent it to me, but that was a long time ago.
If you know, you know. If you don't, just, you know.
Yeah. And there's like games on Cthulhu too. Like it's like Call of Cthulhu, I believe is one.
Yeah, that is a game. I've actually played it. It was really good.
Dope. I don't know. I never really liked Osiris, and it's a stupid reason for why I don't like the name, because Osiris in Smite was a bitch to go against. It's such a stupid reason, but like, if you built that guy right, you couldn't fucking stop it. Like, but here's a cool little exercise for the majors. So obviously, you know, whenever your squad splits, you would either stay with your squad or you would get the other squad. Assuming you get the other squad and you get to name it, what would you like to name that squad?
Okay, so I've actually been thinking about this, and I had a whole conversation with Sloth or Penguin or Foxy, whatever you want to call him. He's been going by a lot of names. And me and him were on the search. I want to name a squad after a fairy. There are no fairies in Greek. It's all folklore. So it's really hard for me to try to find a name that is going to get approved and still be what I want it to be. So I came up with the solution. Instead, I want to name a squad after a siren. And a siren is a mermaid or girl or bird lady that lures sailors to their deaths. So why not have a squad that's about men? Makes sense.
So you want a squad that lures men to their deaths? Am I hearing that right? Like,
Sounds cool, right? No?
No.
I mean, considering TSP is mostly made up by men, it's a little concerning. You know, speaking as a member of the male species.
Oh, do you? Oh, do you really? Oh, do you?
Damn.
Are we going there?
I mean, I'm not a fan of someone being like, I want to lure you to my death or to your death. Like, it's not on my bucket list, you know? But maybe that's just me. I don't know.
Your knowledge.
I might go Vulcan.
I'm in big favor of women empowerment, so
True.
almost like I'm a woman.
I got you. Yeah, I mean,
So
more
if I
power to
had
you, but like, you know, does the male
Squad
species
name
have
that
to
I
die though
I don't
for
care.
that to happen?
I will throw hands. I don't care. The squad name that I want to do is Nyx, which is the Greek goddess of night.
Oh, then mine's gonna be opposite of you.
It's the Greek goddess of night.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
cool.
I know. So I'm gonna go Aether, which is the Greek goddess.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, complete opposites.
I made a flower.
Got a yin yang effect going on here.
I made a flower.
What?
I made a
Well, you
flower.
guys-
He's playing Power Wash.
You know, going along that theme, Kama, like, assuming you are able to split a division and you get the other division, which I don't think would happen because you're the highest ranking member. But let's just roll that out the window for a second here. Oh, what would you want to name a division?
You know, I haven't even thought of that.
You've got his head turning now.
Yeah.
That's it's a big decision, you know.
That's a good question. You know, I don't know. We have Virtual Carnage. I don't know, something along those lines.
Wow, you're just gonna rip off Virtual Carnage?
Yeah.
He's just gonna make a Virtual Carnage 3.0.
Virtual Valhalla.
No. No, it's not gonna be Valhalla. Fuck that. That was already attempted and failed.
Oh.
Maybe something to do with like Camelot. Oh shit, did my Discord just die? My Discord died. Yeah.
You got a question for me?
Not for you. I was trying to answer a question when you came back.
Oh.
Alright. Yeah, my Discord died, by the way, so if you answered, I didn't hear.
Good. So I didn't.
He spent the entire
Wait, so did you answer, or?
No, I didn't. I was still thinking.
Oh, okay.
It was
We were making jokes.
Oof. I mean, is there a rhyme or a reason to div, like, names? Or is it just kind of whatever the person thinks sounds cool? Like,
You know, it's so when Berserk was supposed to take over IS, but it was Virtual Valhalla. He wanted it as Norse, everything Norse. So it's just kind of like whoever is the lead gets the name and theme there if they feel like they want to theme it. Like Forsaken themed Virtual Carnage because it was the first of its kind. So
I know WI, I don't think they have any theme. Like, they got squads like Ragnarok? And
Ragnarok?
yeah, but they also have a squad called Mafia. So it's like,
yeah. So I mean, if you guys didn't know already, WI was actually the first squad in TSB.
division. But yeah.
Yeah, division, squad, whatever. Division.
I thought but the first squad in VC was Hades, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought DS was the first
No,
division.
not
No,
WI.
WI was the first.
I think WI merged and then they brought it back. I think.
Yeah, so it's had its ups and downs. WI is War Inc., I believe, and that's because TSB was a warring clan back in the day.
Yeah, like the WI podcast we did not too long ago. I was the editor on that one. Yeah, it's crazy to see their bounce back. Like they had like they were down there for a while and they made like the podcast name says, they rise from the ashes, just like the Phoenix.
Yeah.
I've come to the conclusion we are a very boring group.
We are.
We're not.
I honestly don't know. That'll be something I'll probably think about for a while.
Well, let's see. What else do we got? What else do I got in the good old mine hole?
Mine.
Brain blast?
The what?
Yeah, you have
what?
You have a huge ass hole in the middle of your brain. Is that just me, or like?
Oh, that's definitely just you.
Yeah, I think that's just
yourself. That is you.
I think that's just you, yeah.
No,
Oh,
there's
okay.
definitely a hole in my brain.
I mean, my mom always said I was special, but I don't think she meant it.
Yeah, well, I see it.
She meant it.
Well, apparently she did.
Whoa!
I mean,
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
So
My
all
mom
we
always
do
told
is
me
live
I was special.
I might not be a very smart man, but I do know what love is.
No, here's a question, Camera.
Yeah.
Well, it's two questions actually. First question is, are you able to change the I know IS did it, but are you able to change division names semi easily, or is it or was it, were they an exception because they were so new?
Pretty much the lead or whoever was the highest rank could take it to their director and say, "Hey, I want to change my division to this name."
Yeah. And
So,
follow-up question: would you for VC?
probably not.
I was gonna cry if he said yes.
No, I respect and I believe in Forsaken quite a bit, so I would just leave it as it is for him. Because he started this division, so.
Iron Man, do you want to, like, say goodbye before you head off?
I suppose.
Before you head off, do you have any final messages you want to say?
We've bounced around so much. My mind is like turning. There's nothing specific I can focus on right now.
All right, here you go.
So, mate, you have nothing. You don't. Anyone you want to, like, shout out, like, fucking anything, like.
Hey, Mom.
Like, you know.
Mom, give me another podcast.
No, the sad thing is that my mom probably is going to listen to this.
Oh, that's too bad.
I guess biggest takeaway from like the 20 different subjects we jumped around on would have to be keep going even when you're sort of stuck in a rut and don't know what's going on. Yeah.
Isn't the object when you get stuck in a rut to not stay on the throttle and dig a deeper hole?
You're talking to the woman who's had a car for 3 months and managed to shred a tire already. Okay, leave me be.
Well, yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with that sentiment because you never know what the other side looks like if you never get there.
Well, you do if you stand up and look out the window.
Sometimes it's a long ass tunnel, Johnson.
Hey, stay over there. That's where I want to be.
You know, sometimes there's like it goes downwards. You know, like the tunnel goes downwards. So like you can't always see, or like there's a hill that you gotta climb. You know, it's not always.
Well, like I guess you shouldn't have been on that trail then.
It's not always easy, but I'm one of those people. I have to see like it through. Like I'm not.
This is exactly why they keep me in VC.
Fuck.
Okay, I'm going to bed actually because I just realized what time it is. So
It's getting kind of late. I have work in the morning.
yeah, I'm gonna be up at 4 in the morning, so I'm going to bed.
I gotta get rest.
If you guys want to say something before you guys go.
Stay in school and don't do drugs.
The good sentiments.
I want to say Hawaii.
What about you, Cam? What you have any anything you want to put out there? Any shout outs or anything of that nature?
I mean, I'm gonna shout out Terracote because TSB's the best.
Oh yeah, brother.
Hell yeah!
All right, it's been a good podcast. See y'all later tonight.
All right, we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you for tuning in to the VC Divisional Podcast. We really appreciate it. I've been TSB Your Knowledge, and this has been the Take a Seat Tidbit Podcast.